Hey there, my friend and fellow trader. It's Will here over to XAUUSD.com. First of all, welcome to today's video. So, the end of another fantastic trading week and trading month. Great start to 2021 trading wise. And in this video, we're going to go over last week's trading results and also the trading results for January 2021. Okay, the past 4 weeks. Okay, so first off, we're going to look at last week's positions. It was a great week last week. We made around, on the weekly service alone, around 350 pips from 7 trades. And we're going to go over these positions now. So I'm just going to hide my face. Okay, so we had actually closed all these positions on Thursday. Okay, but we're well in profit on Thursday morning Asian session, around 350 pips. And these were the positions that triggered last week. Okay, the daily bonus daily service. Okay, so if you're in the service and you took the daily trades also, you would have made an extra around extra 190 pips. Okay, based on those trades. They are a bonus to the service. The main track service is the weekly trades. Okay, the weekly swing trades. And let's start off at the Euro Kiwi. Okay, so Euro Kiwi was a trade we took last week. Early in the week, it was actually going big against us. We nearly got stopped out from it. I think it was 20 pips off the stop. Then it absolutely rallied up on Wednesday evening, Thursday morning. Okay, so the trade was basically, you see if we go with the weekly charts, we were deep inside this weekly area from last year that actually caused this huge move up. This was the start of this move up last year, and this was the reason I was looking to trade this. Okay, you can see from the week before we're getting a lot of divergence signals happening at this area. So 168,700 was the position I was looking to take at. Okay, so Monday morning it did drop down. Our stop loss was 167,400, and as you can see, it nearly took us out, nearly 15 pips off. And then Wednesday it actually rallied up. Okay, this is where the low here of the week, and you can see it rallied all the way up. Could have got a little bit more pips on this. We closed out for around 100 pips, which was excellent. Okay. Sorry, let's see. Sorry, 80 pips on this we got. Okay, 169.5. It did go up another 70 pips, but hey, 80 pips is good enough. The next position is on the British pound Swiss franc. Okay, British pound Swiss franc. We're actually glad we closed this on Thursday. As you can see on Friday, it rallied all the way up. Well, Thursday and Friday, it rallied all the way up. This is where we got it out around here on Thursday morning. Okay, we're well in profit. The reason I'm taking this trade, again, I've been taking this for several weeks now, is we're at this weekly range here. Until this we get a weekly close above these highs here, I will be continuing to sell this. I'll likely sell this next week also. We will see. If it does break out of this area, looking at the higher weekly time frames, we are likely to target the 126,500 area. Okay. And looking at the monthly, okay, the monthly area is up here. Okay, around the 130 area. So if this does break out, which it is looking likely, okay, we've had this huge down move here. If we zoom out, okay, market's moving sideways. Market call this a period of accumulation. This huge move down here, the market's just moving sideways. This is looking like it's getting ready for a big move up towards the 130 mark. We will see. At the minute, short term, we trade weekly trades, 3 to 5 days. This here could be feeling. See, on Thursday we actually got a last week we got a daily divergence happening at the top of this range. So we'll see. Last week did not close above these highs. Okay, this is the top of the range here. Didn't close above it. So next week we'll see what happens early next week, whether this gets rejected or it breaks out. Okay, if we want to play the breakout, you'll want to wait for the close and come back down to test the area that test the top of the range and buy back into this up towards the 130 mark. Okay, we got around 20 pips in that last week, closing Thursday morning down here. Yeah, so the reason for the trade was very basic range bound trade. Next one was on British pound CAD. And we're actually lucky we closed this on Thursday. Reason being, we would have got stopped out. On the weekly trades, I think Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, this was a trade we made a lot of pips on. The majority of the pips that were made on the daily signals last week were made on this British pound CAD pair. Okay, it went up a little bit further than expected. Okay, again, I'm just playing the range on this move here. You see the weekly, the monthly, especially the weekly, you can see the range. I'm just selling at the top here and playing this down. I'll probably sell this again next week. You can see Friday we had a huge move down as it tried to break out of here. The weekly candle couldn't close above these highs and it just failed. So this is likely to start moving back down, okay, unless it closes above these kind of highs here. As you can see, Friday, Thursday, it absolutely rallied up. Thursday morning we were able to get out with little damage. It came back down on Friday. It was actually a great, the last trade of the week was on the British pound CAD, and it was a great trade for anyone who took that in the service on the daily trades. Next trade that we took was Aussie USD. Okay, the Aussie was very nice to us this week. Probably that was the best trade of the week. And let's have a look at it. Aussie USD. We're looking to sell this at 77,600. Just double check. I think it was 77,600. 77,600. And let's have a look at it. The reason we're taking this trade. So look here. Look at the monthly. Okay, we're at the top of this move here. The monthly charts, we're just coming into it now. Okay, what I like to do is zoom in just before it hits the zone, see if there's any weekly areas there also. And as you can see, we have a weekly area here also. Okay, this swing high, new swing low. This here area here took out this low. So I'm looking to trade in here until this area is getting taken out. I'm looking to sell. You can see price action on the daily charts here is moving sideways. So what I was expecting last week was early next week for the markets just to rally up, okay, not take out these highs. As you can see, we're getting the lower highs here as the market's starting to move down. This is a good selling sign. Okay, you can see the market's moving sideways, but as it's moving down, you're getting this new low, and we're getting these lower highs here, lower high here last week. So I was expecting another lower high, and as you can see, we just got triggered by 6 pips. Okay, it was just testing this area here, rallied up, and boom, created the new low. Okay, so that was the position. The next move for the Aussie, likely to start heading down here, get a bit of retracement, we will see. Here be a good area to buy back in this longer term, but we are at a good zone on the monthly charts, so we'll see. Short term was a great short term trade last week, worked out perfect as expected. Price action all indicating here that the market was going to move down, creating the lower highs as it's dropping down in this period of distribution after a huge rally in price at an area of selling interest in the past that caused a new low. So that was the trade. It's looking like it's going to continue down here. We will see next week. 174 area would be a good target, possibly a good target for a buying opportunity to get it back up short term. So we'll see what happens. Next position was, I think it was Aussie Swiss franc. Okay, another great trade. We'll go over that now. Aussie Swiss franc. Okay, monthly charts, as you can see. Monthly area, and we're at this monthly area here. Kind of has popped up above that area on the monthly charts, but if we look at the higher time frames, there was a weekly area just here, just above that monthly, that it was testing. So last week I was looking for the market just to come back up into this area around those 68, I think 800 area, was it? Yeah, 68, 800 area we're looking to trade that at. And again, on the lower time frames, you can see price action, what's actually happening here. Okay, the market's moving sideways, it's starting to create these new lows. All I was looking for to happen last week was the market just to pop back up early last week into the 68, 800 area, which happened, and then head down south. We got 80 pips in this. If we had it held on a little bit longer, we could have got a bit more, but offsetting, if we had held on to all our trades a little bit longer, the British pound CAD and the British pound Swiss franc would have offset any extra profits we had off. So we're in good profit on Thursday, so we just closed out pretty easy. So that was the trade on the Aussie Swiss franc. Next one was, okay, I want to have a look at the Kiwi USD also, because we actually, the setup on this was correct. If we look at the time frames, we just missed the entry by a couple of pips, I think. Triggered during would have triggered during the night. So when it was, so as you can see in the higher time frames, we're at this weekly area here. The market's just hit it a few weeks ago, and market started to move sideways. Last week, what I was expecting was a rally up. 72,500 was around this area I was looking to get in. 72,500, and as you can see, early last week it got up to, we actually missed it by 10 pips. Okay, and then it was kind of in this area here, was looking to sell this. Nearly got there, and then you can see a huge sell off, nearly 130 pips. So it would have been a good manual entry if you have a look at the lower time frames. You probably would have seen a divergence signal happening up around this area on the 30-minute charts. Yep, here. Okay, and then it sold off. So it would have been it was a good setup. The setup was right. It was just a little bit off with the entry. So the last trade of the week was on the Kiwi CAD. Okay, again, I sold this last week or 2 weeks ago. It's actually in price 72, and I sold it again this week, the same price. If you look at the monthly charts, we're at this monthly area here. If you look at the weekly, okay, we're at these weekly levels here, just the start of that monthly, and the market is starting to move sideways. Okay, so again, I was waiting for this to come up last week early on around the 72, and basically then sell off, which was happened. And by Thursday, we were up around 50 pips, so we just closed out with all our other positions. So again, I'm only looking to sell this area. The reason being, we're at a higher time frame selling area if you look at the monthly and weekly charts. Okay, we're at this monthly area, just at it now, and at the start of this monthly, there is these weekly areas. Okay, so if this fails, market continues to go up higher, we're heading up deep into this monthly area. So at the minute, we'll leave it as it is. Okay, so that was all the trades for last week. Now let's have a look at the results for January 2020 or 2021. And as you can see, just zoom out a little bit here. All these results are based on weekly signals. And as you can see, first week of the month was our losing week. We lost around 130 pips. Our win ratio was 45%, and a lot of trades got triggered that week. Okay, week 2 we had 6 trades, 5 wins, 1 losses for 215 pip profit. Week 3 we made around 385 pips, and then last week off the weekly trades alone, 350 pips. Okay, with a 90% win ratio. Okay, so a total of 38 trades last month, 27 wins, 11 losses, a 72% win ratio, and 820 pip profit. And that's not counting the bonus daily signals. Okay, it would have been a lot more adding them, but that is a bonus service, and all I track is the weekly trades, as that's what my main service is based on. Okay, so that was the results of the month, and as always, I can literally write anything in here, but the main thing that matters is the live tracked accounts. Okay, all different sizes. You can see this account. This is one of our tracked accounts made. This is actually a client's account. Okay, he made 3% last month, and that's just basically based on his trade size, what he wants to trade by. This is via the copy service. Okay, so you can see last month's gains 2.75%. If we go and look at other accounts, okay, all accounts are different. Okay, if we look at this one, this is actually the real one of my personal accounts. Okay, you can see last month 8% was gained, which was great. And that's it load. So you can see here it's all tracked. And it's 7.93%, which was excellent. And next one, another client accounts here. There we go, and you can see, sorry, that was the same account, sorry. Look at this one. Okay, this account made 2.51% in January. Again, this is all based on the trade size and different clients trade size, what they want as their risk parameters. Okay, so you can see it was another great month for them, and their account is growing great at the minute. Okay, and the new account that started in January 2021, okay, made 3.29% in January 2021, and you can see it here. Okay, so all these accounts you can track. Just head over to the website, or just contact me at will@xaus.com, and I can send you over the links. Okay, so that was the results for January 2021. It was another fantastic trading month. I'm looking forward to February. And if you want to join the service, want to finally start profiting from Forex, simply click the link below. Any questions, let me know at will@xaus.com, and I shall see you on the next video. Happy trading. Hope this video helps, and see you soon.